Hey guys, it's jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft Redstone farm tutorial. In this week's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to make this awesome 2-high flower farm. Because right behind me, I have my flower farm barn. If I hop out of F5 mode quickly, you can see all the 2-high flowers. The sunflowers, the roses, the peonies, and the lilacs. Note that this farm only works for these, but it does give you an array of colors. It gives you pink, magenta, red, and yellow. So, this farm works because bone meal, when placed onto a 2-high flower, creates another one of itself, like this. As you can see, the sunflower icon is dropping. And this works on every single one of them. And when I flick this lever on, it starts working. When I turn it off, it doesn't. Then a minecart and hopper comes along, picks it up, and puts it into my item sorter. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do this in the tutorial, but if you would like to know how to hook it up, make sure to go check the video in the description down below on how to make it. Now, you might be wondering, how do I put the bone meal in there? Do I have to walk all the way back? Well, no. You just have to come over to this chest here, grab out some bone meal. It can even just be a sack for when you start. Put it in the chest, wait for it all to go away, then flick the lever. And right below there is a minecart and hopper, and that will distribute it evenly within the 4 dispensers. You might be wondering, Jax, why would I need all of this dye? Well, dye can be used for a bunch of different things, including dyeing wool and dyeing terracotta. Also, staining glass, dyeing leather armor, not any type of armor, but make sure it's leather. You can dye each bit a different color. Dyeing firework stars, so you can create some really colorful fireworks. Dyeing banner patterns, which, if you would like to learn more about creating banners, also check the description down below. Dyeing shulker boxes, which make it really easy to find the stuff you need, so I might dye my stone shulker box grey, or my diamond shulker box blue. Dyeing concrete powder, and there are many other things. And in Bedrock, which I'm not in at the moment, you can also dye water in cauldrons. Okay. So now it's time to have a look at how you build this incredibly simple but awesome machine slash farm slash cool thing. Okay, now I'm in my redstone flat world, and you can see the simplicity of this flower farm behind me. So basically, if I turn around, all you're seeing right now is a redstone clock using torches and redstone, some minecart and hoppers, some dispensers with bone meal, and this little delivery system which you can use in multiple things. But I'm going to be using them in this to deliver our flowers up. So again, if you flick this, it'll just start creating flowers, and then you flick this one, it'll also create flowers. Now, you could make this as big as you want, and of course you can have it so you're just constantly having flowers, just by removing this lever and removing the redstone torch behind it. So now it's time to have a look at the materials you need to build this and the space. For this build, you are going to need a dispenser, some 2-high flowers, some bone meal, some building blocks, some redstone torches, some hoppers, some minecart and hoppers, some powered rails, some levers, some rails, some grass blocks or any block that flowers grow on, some redstone dust, and some chests. Okay, start by finding the block where you want your flower to grow on. So mine's here. Then come the block behind it with a dispenser and place it like so. And then your bone meal is going to go in this dispenser, but don't put it in at the moment. Then grab out your building blocks. Note that you will be able to see this, and place a block like this. Then come one block to either side. Make sure it's the side you want your lever to be on. So if I want it on this side, I go that one. Opposite side, like that. So my lever will be here on this block there. So let's go this side. So go to that side and then come one block back. So you should have a corner shape. And then come diagonally one down and place a block here. Now again, you will be able to see this because this is a block your lever is going to be on. And then, on the opposite side of that, place a redstone torch. And then leave that lever turned off, so don't turn it on. Then, grab some redstone dust and place it on those corner blocks there. Like that. And then right here, in between the corner, come one block diagonally up and right here as well. Like that. So you should have something that looks like that from a top view, and this from a side view. Then, underneath each of those blocks, on this one block here, place a redstone torch, which instantly should be powered off. And then, you can just simply place some pieces of redstone there and then turn off your torch, and you should have a clock. And that will allow bone meal in here to be dispensed onto, say, your rose bush. So if I put some bone meal in here, for example, you can see it's instantly getting dispensed, and when I turn it off, it stops, and I can pick up my rose bushes. So now you would duplicate this across by counting 1, 2 blocks, grabbing your dispenser out again, and doing the exact same thing. So you place these like that, then you come 1 block up on each side, and then place your redstone torches, your level block, so your redstone torch behind that, your redstone, extra redstone there, and your lever. And there we go. It's as simple as that. So now it's time to hook up the hopper system. Surprisingly, the bit that doesn't actually do the farming is the most complicated bit. So let's get going. Okay, grab out your hoppers and come to the back of all of your dispensers and count 1, 2, 3 blocks out, like that, on each dispenser. Then place some blocks in between, like this, and then 2 more blocks on the very end, and 1 more block up. So this side is where my chest is going to be. Then you can place regular rails right across that, except for the very last block where you place a power rail and power it from this top block here. Make sure to not power it from the side or beneath it, because otherwise it'll lock this hopper up, which is not what we want. And then we have to bring this one down like so, another one, then wrap it around like this, and then on our last block, right there, place a powered rail, like that, and then place your chests above this. So you should have something that looks like this from the back. Then to make it so when you flick the lever the minecart goes, place a block here, this block will be able to be seen, break the block underneath it, place a piece of redstone there, and then a lever on top. So when you flick it, your rail gets powered. When you turn it off, it's unpowered, like that. So now, you just have to put your minecart and hopper on there, and you've got the bone meal transportation system. Oh, and you might have to add in an extra rail. As you saw there, mine didn't have enough power, so it's just going to go like that. So I'm going to add a bit of power there. And make sure not to add an extra rail in here, because otherwise, if I do that, if I do that and turn it off, it'll stop too early and won't go underneath this chest. So you need to have a normal rail there, like that. So now it's time to move on to the system that actually collects the flowers and sends them up to your chest. Okay, now break out an area so it's going underneath all of the grass blocks that your flowers are on, and that loops around. So like that. And comes 1 block to this chest here. Then, grab out some hoppers and make it go into a block going towards that chest, kinda towards it, and then make all the hoppers in a 2x2 square go into that hopper. Like that. From a side view, the hoppers should look like this. So no matter what hopper you drop it into, it'll always end up here, like that. Then, grab out your rail and wrap it right around, including on top of the hoppers. Now you need to add a powered rail. For this powered rail, make sure to add it onto the opposite side the flower's on. You might need to add it multiple, and sometimes you might have to have it on the side the flower's on, because if mine was really long, I might also have to have it there. But because mine is so short, I'm just going to have it there, because that means the minecart slows down when it's underneath my grass blocks. And then you can power that from the side, or underneath. And then place your minecart and hopper on it. And it should go round and around, so when you drop a block on any of these grass blocks, it'll get picked up and put into this hopper right here. So as you can see, they're right in there. So now it's time to work on this system. Now of course you can hook the system up to an item sorter like I said earlier. The tutorial for the item sorter will be in the description down below. But right now I'm just going to be putting it into a chest where all my flowers are going to go. So let's get going with that bit. For this part of the build, you are going to need some hoppers, some droppers, make sure they're droppers not dispensers, some redstone repeaters, some chests, some light blue concrete or any sort of building block, some redstone comparators, and some redstone dust. Okay, to start, come to this hopper right here and break 3 blocks down, and then do this for 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one more, sorry. You should have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long hole that is 1 block wide and is 3 blocks deep. Then place a block at the very end and place some hoppers going into it, and place it at until the very back. So when you drop something here, it'll go right into this hopper at the end. Then break that block and place 2 droppers going up. Then place 2 chests on top, like that. So that's what it should look like from a sky view. And of course, you can hook this up to an item sorter like I said previously, or you could just move this and put it into another chest here, but in a different location. And remember, when choosing your location, you can't have it any closer than this, because if this redstone is anywhere near this dropper here, it'll power it, causing this whole system to malfunction. Now come to behind this first chest, like half here, and break 2 blocks, then 4 blocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then dig out this whole area so it's 3 deep, so you have a 2x4 area that is 3 deep. Then break these extra blocks here, like so. So you should have a shape that looks like that. Then come to this dropper here and place a comparator coming out of it going into a block. Then place a redstone repeater coming out of that block going into another comparator that is turned on by right clicking it. Then place some redstone dust surrounding that, like so. Then place 2 building blocks here and here, and then place a piece of redstone dust and a redstone repeater, like that. So that means that when you drop a block in any of these hoppers along here, or any of them actually, it should go straight over here, and the system should be activated, and it should be sent up to this large chest. So now you can cover it up and make sure you've covered these up, because otherwise your minecart and hopper will go flying over. And put some glass and some blocks around this here. And of course, I'm just going to put a peony in here. Now you can just put some glass and some blocks around here. Now you might use fancy blocks, but right now I'm just going to be using light blue concrete because for the purposes of the video, it's fast. So now if I press any of these, I get my flowers, and they get sent straight over here. You'll be able to see the system working very soon. So now you can see my peonies are getting sent over here, and my roses will soon. Just like that. And if I need to add more bone meal, all I have to do is grab some bone meal out of my inventory, place it into this chest, and flick the lever, and off my minecart will go. If I have my minecart there. You need to have your minecart and hopper there. With minecart with hopper there, because otherwise it won't work like that. And off it will go, delivering all the bone meal. Just like that. Okay, so now you've built this automatic flower farm, I'm going to meet you back in the overworld. Okay, so now I'm back in the overworld. I'm going to wrap the video up there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's tutorial. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you are new. And I will see you guys later. Peace. And remember, stay carbonated.